issues with founding Styx member Dennis DeYoung, in the opinion of Mr. Morrison. My name is Sean Morrison. Yes, you should figure that out by now. You know, why is there a video on this? It's that simple. Tired of bullshit from people. I'm not gonna go here say names or whatever. Some of you I've talked to offline know what I'm referring to, and I'm not even gonna give certain things attention. But as a YouTube host, I am entitled to my opinion regarding Dennis DeYoung. Yes, he put out some great music in Styx. Yes, he killed the band. You know, we're not denying it. Some of the songs that he did in the Wood Nickel era, the albums with RCA, even though most of them might have been wrote towards love songs or whatever. But besides the point, I already said how good Lady was, Christopher, Mr. Christopher, Grove of Eglantine, you name it. You know, we already know, like, Man and Miracle with James Young was a good one. That co-lead of Besting, which was the first single that Styx did release. And of course, going into the A&M years, Jesus, with stuff like Sweet Madam Blue, and then, you know, Grand Illusion would Come Sail Away, Castle Walls. Before that, Crystal Ball. You know, the only really song I thought he did good with was Jennifer. You know, the one I go da 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 da. You know, he does a little thing in there. I mean, this old man was a little slower, but you know, that's that. You know, Pieces of Eight, of course, was more Tommy Shore, because of course Tommy Shore had all the hits on there. But you know, he did do good with Queen of Spades and title track Pieces of Eight. I'm Okay. Cornerstone is where the band, where he started to kill the band, is starting to put the Barry Manilow ballads, such as Babe and First Time. Thank goodness for Tommy Shore for stopping First Time from becoming a single, because then the band would have been in much major trouble. And then he went with the Best of Times on Paradise Theater, which is tolerable, which is good. And then, but you know, Rockin' to Paradise, which is rockin', that was okay. Then Mr. Roboto with Kilroy Was Here. That's the one that broke the band up, unfortunately, and you know what's on that album, The Ballad Don't Let It End. And then when they reformed with Edge of the Century, he got too, you know, he was very egotistical, decided to have full veto power, and you were treated to Show Me the Way, the song Love at First Sight, which was never played live, and then the stuff that Glenn Burtney brought on the table, and of course James Young's song Homewrecker. Then when they got back together with Tommy Shore Return to Paradise, all Dennis was doing was recording ballads, of course, with the song Paradise, which was also from The Hunchback of Notre Dame, and then, of course, Brave New World, where everything in the opinion of Mr. Morrison, all the stuff there was a snooze fest. While There's Still Time is tolerable, even though it's from The Hunchback of Notre Dame originally, but that's besides the point. I can sit here and blabber all I want. On his solo albums, of course, they were more in a pop direction. Started with Desert Moon, Back to the World, as well as Boom Child. You know what songs are on there, and of course on the Boom Child song. The Boom Child song is pretty cool though, with the video. You know, Mr. Morrison does like some of the stuff. He does admit that. The 10 on Broadway album, I can care less about, because it was Broadway. And then at least he finally got back to his rock roots with 100 Years From Now, as well as the 26th East Volume 1. But he did put some of the Snooze Fest ballad stuff in there. And you know, you like the music, you do. If you don't, you don't. Then of course people bitch that Lawrence Gowan is singing Dennis DeYoung songs and all that. Listen, he's been in the band since 1999, was not hired to impersonate Dennis DeYoung. He's not an imposter, he's a singer. Yes, he does the Dennis songs and the Styx songs that some Styx songs that he's recorded with the band, and of course he's also recorded I mean, the band has performed Criminal Mind in Canada mostly, but they have done it on American soil as well. It's been a while though. And you've seen, everyone knows Dennis DeYoung's solo band includes two guys, August Zadra and James Leahy, that are fucking imposters. You're gonna play the songs, you're gonna sing the Tommy Shaw stuff, you're gonna sing the James Young stuff. That's one thing. But don't do your hair like this is Jimmy Leahy. You don't do your hair just like James Young. That is fucking stupid. And then people complaining that I'm always bashing Dennis DeYoung. Listen, I'm not bashing him. I know there's videos on here once in a while if he looks like a dentist or a painter or a track coach or a chess player. Have a sense of fucking humor. Just a joke, for goodness sake. There was one where he looked like a priest. That was actually true. We're not going to lie about that. And then, there was something else I wanted to say that I wanted to get off my back here. Oh, people are complaining that I'm only allowing good comments. I'm here to have a fair commentary on videos. But when you're posting bullshit to harass me and to harass my subscribers, it's not going to stay on the YouTube channel. That's why the comments are monitored before they are approved, so you don't have to deal with these jackasses. It's not worth it, to wake up one morning and see all these comments, and there's a lot of negative ones, and then I have to go in there and delete them because my subscribers have to see them. It's stuff that has nothing to do with the video. I'm not like other YouTube hosts, because there's a lot out there that don't allow commentary on videos. There are some of my past videos that commentary is blocked out because the videos are older, but I'm just being serious. You want to sit here and act like idiots and post negative shit, I am simply going to not allow it on my channel, and that's my choice. Getting back to Dennis DeYoung, yes, he does have some good music out there. I'm not going to deny it, but when you want to hear rock music and you don't want to hear ballads 24 hours a day, that's one thing, because that's what was turning Styx. That's what he's turning Styx into. Think of it, if he was still in the band now, I bet you half of the material you'd be hearing is Don't Let It End. He would have brought back Don't Let It End with Styx. Definitely Babe, you'd have to hear it a million times, and whatever ballads he'd be recording now with the band. It's better off he left the band with all the tensions going on and everything. You got Dennis DeYoung. You want to hear those songs, go see him. You know what Styx performs, you'll go see them play. It's that simple. Because everybody, all these Dennis DeYoung fans need to get over it. Leave me the fuck alone. Leave my friends the fuck alone. It's ridiculous how they act on YouTube and all and everything. That's why Mr. Morrison doesn't want to comment on some of these pages anymore, because he has to deal with bullshit. But no, do I have a problem with Dennis DeYoung personally? No. I just laugh at some of this bullshit that people have to say. But I don't have to like all of his music, I appreciate everybody for listening to this video. Any comments, kindly leave them afterwards. Shame, shame, shame.